Okay, welcome back everyone. It's been a little while. I wanted to give a little bit of an update. It's not quite a finished project yet, but you can see I've made some huge progress in this back area. So got all this cleaned up quite a bit. Still need to find a home for the golf clubs, probably some kind of rack or something. But I decided to take that bench, take apart my old Craftsman box and put part of it there with some other container bins for nuts and bolts and whatnot, and all the chargers and stuff over here. And then I got these two cabinets, and I took the bottom half of those Craftsman boxes I had and put them underneath there. Now I still got to cut this top piece of wood to where it fits on there flush, but that's going to make for a nice shelf. So that looks pretty good. And then my box here, this is coming along pretty nice. I'll give an update from what it used to look like. It still needs a bit of work, but got the top drawer here. As you can see, a lot of different stuff in here, all my sockets and ratchets. And so I kind of got this sorted. All of my metric stuff is over here. All of my impacts in the back here, a couple rows, and then working way down from 3/8 all the way to quarters. Got a variety of different torque wrenches. I did just get this digital torque wrench, which is actually pretty nice. Picked it up for like $100 at Lowe's on sale. It was about almost like half price, so that was kind of cool. And then a couple other Craftsman older click style torque wrenches in there. Some Icon Torx bits, and got some E-sockets for the external E-sockets for the BMW. And one thing I'm missing in here, I only have a couple little swivels. I need to get a set of swivels. And then these are all the SAEs over here. Got a variety of different, I love these for taking out spark plugs. Just got this, these are all the Work Pro, which is like an Amazon brand or something, Chinese made, but they work. They're magnetic, which is really nice, and they're swivel, so they work great. And I got this 5/8 one for my son's Honda Civic. The other 14 millimeters work for my car, my BMW, and my daughter's Kia Soul. And then got a variety of different ratchets, working their way all the way from little quarters. This is kind of a cool little 3/8 that I put together. It's got a flex head on there. I love this little 1/4 inch Icon. This is actually becoming my favorite ratchet. I love this little swivel. It does have a big brother. There's a 3/8 version of this, but this little guy is super cool. I like this one also. This is my, you can see it's kind of an angle, and it's got a flex head. That just comes in handy for a lot. And then this 3/8 here is pretty nice too. I like the length of it. I don't really use this 1/2 inch too much for anything, but have it. And if we go down one drawer here, these are, you can see I got my wrenches all laid out in here. These are all Craftsman with the ratcheting ends on those. Those are in pretty good shape. I really don't use them a lot. My old Matcos are a little more beat up, and we got a set of the angle ones as well as the straight ones, metric there. These are kind of a bit of a little novelty, but they do come in handy for some things. You can turn this on there and wrench something. I sometimes will use this even for taking an oil plug out or something, but they're not bad. Just some standard metric and standard regular wrenches, and then obviously got some line wrenches here, set of the E-Torx for the BMW as well. So a variety of different those there. And then the screwdriver drawer is coming together. You know, back on that wrench drawer, one of the things I really want to do, maybe you guys have some suggestions. I really want to create some more space in here. I've got this big platform thing in here. I don't know if you can tell that that's in there, but it's just not great. And I know there's different widgets and, you know, all these things. A lot of them are kind of spendy, and I've been looking at some different options, but you guys can throw some comments in and let me know what you use and what you think works great. And same thing down here in the wrenches. I've got picks variety of different picks. These are actually pretty nice. These have the torque end on there and torque bits, so I like those. And then obviously all the Craftsmans and all the small little screwdrivers there. And then I've got my wrench drawer and extensions. So I actually put all these extensions, they're all sitting on just a socket rail, so that kind of keeps them organized a little bit. And then I picked up these icons. This is a nice set from Harbor Freight. It's got these real long ones for a couple things I need to do on my daughter's car, which comes in handy. And then just some cobalt. Just kind of bought a whole set of this stuff with, there's a lot of different, some different angle pliers and vice grip style and a bunch of different ones in there. So, and then next one, just got some hammers, mallets, and then all my oil change, different ways to pull. I think I've got every type of attachment to take an oil canister off. I've tried just about all of them, and then I got a set of these Pittsburgh pry bars down here. Those are kind of nice. I use them every once in a while for something. And then some of these cheap, really cheap, I don't know if they're off of Amazon or where I got these, maybe Harbor Freight, pry bar or pries to take panels and stuff off. And then I've got my Milwaukee drawer down here. Got a variety of different ones. I love this little 3/8. This is great for taking stuff off in the engine. This one is pretty awesome for taking off, anything, lug nuts and whatever. So I use a variety of different ones for different things. This one over here is actually an 18, and the rest of them are M12s. That one's and I have a couple that are M18s as well. And then I got this little staple gun, which is actually pretty slick. It works great if you need to use it. My wife actually needed it for an upholstery thing she was doing, and so I picked that up. And then this is not very organized, but it's got all my lights and then a few different gauges and testers and things that are in there as well. So probably needs a little work on that drawer. And then I don't really have anything in this one. I don't like it. It's too deep. I don't know what I put in that one yet. Figure out something. So then I got the cabinets, and then like I said, these are some of them are just empty right now. Some of them have some miscellaneous stuff that are just in a few of them. So those will get filled up, and then these other ones on the bottom have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in there also. And so yeah, that's the update, and more to come as we go.